College football Saturday. This is week 2. We had week 0, week 1. Now we have week 2. I got 3 plays for you, 2 dogs and a favorite. Before we get started, hit the subscribe button. I appreciate you watching. Got an NFL play coming for tomorrow. Already made a bet on it. You're going to want to see that video, so you don't want to miss my videos. Hit the subscribe button, and I appreciate you. Let's go into the first game here. Notre Dame going into NC State. NC State catching 8 as of right now when I'm looking at this. Notre Dame, look, they've crushed Navy first week out. I correctly predicted that. They blew out Tennessee State last week. NC State had trouble with UConn. Does that seem like, is NC State terrible because they had trouble with UConn? Not sure about that. Look, they're not great, though. They're not who they were a couple of years ago, but they're catching 8 at home here. Last time these two teams played, Notre Dame beat them pretty good. But I'll tell you what, I like NC State in this situation for some reason. I just feel like, let's go right into this. I want to just I don't want to be lying to you. Notre Dame obviously has, they beat them 35-14 last time they played in 2017. So I want to be correct in what I tell you right here. But I do like NC State plus the 8 points here. I think Notre Dame is overvalued. I think NC State is undervalued. I think you got some good value here. I said that 3 times, value. You heard me 3 times, right? Anyway, I like the 8 points, and I'm already on the game. Good luck if you decide to tail me on that. Let's go into the next one. Cincinnati Bearcats going into Pitt to play the Panthers. Now, obviously, this Cincinnati team's not as good as Cincinnati teams of the past. But last time these two teams played, and I thought they played a little more frequently. It seems like they should have. Last time they played was 2012. The Pitt Panthers blew out Cincinnati 34-10 in 2012. Pitt just blew out Wofford. Cincinnati just blew out Eastern Kentucky. So everything's a blowout right now. Cincinnati goes in, catching 7.5 points. I'm going to take the 7.5. Look, Pitt's a better team, probably going to win the game. But, color me silly. I'm going to take the 7.5. I think there's good value here. I think there's some unknowns going on here. Both these teams blew out nobodies. I know Pitt had a better season last year. I know they're a better team. But I just think Cincinnati can hang with them, at least for this game. I like Cincinnati plus the 7.5 in this matchup. Last game, Wisconsin going into Washington State. Now, clearly, I undervalued Washington State last week because I got cute with my Colorado State pick, and I got destroyed. Washington State destroyed Colorado State. They come home now. They're catching 6 at home against a Wisconsin team that just beat Buffalo 38-17. What do I think is going to happen? Well, I'll be honest with you. Last time these two teams played, Washington State beat Wisconsin by, I believe it was 3 points here. And I think Wisconsin was favored by 17 in that matchup. Let me double check that for you real quick. Just bear with me while I run this thing down. Wisconsin Badgers, Washington State. The matchup is here. Just give me a second. I'm going to go right through this here. And I want to make sure I'm giving you accurate information. Yeah, it was 17-14. Washington State beat Wisconsin in Wisconsin. Wisconsin was a 17.5 point favorite. Crazy, right? Would make you want to side with Washington State, especially what they did with juggernauting Colorado State last week. Somehow, though, I think Wisconsin has a pretty good game. I think they go into Washington State. I think they're going to win by double digits. I think they win by 10, maybe 11 points, something like that here. I could be wrong. Obviously, I had a rough week last week. We're 6-5 so far in the season. But I like Wisconsin minus the 6 in this game. So we have Wisconsin minus 6. We have Cincinnati plus 7.5. And we have NC State plus 8. Good luck, whatever you do. Give me a follow. I appreciate it. Got videos coming tomorrow, brother.